This is the story of how I experienced moments of being a guitar teacher to a punk metal artist in the making. My name is Christina Aristar. I am a spiritual coach. I am here on earth to allow souls to remember who they truly are. My truth is that cool things happen when you follow your intuition. I was very much in tune with my intuition at this time in my life. It was December of 2022. I was with this guy that I had just started dating. It was a new relationship. We hadn't really defined it yet. We were having fun, enjoying our lives. We went to Busch Gardens. I stayed the night, and the next day he had some errands to do, and he asked me if I wanted to come along, and my mind didn't really want to, but I could feel a higher calling saying, yes, go with him. I listened to the higher calling. I ignored the body and the mind that was thinking, errands, oh, I don't want to. And I went. And this is something that I like to teach my coaching clients, is to really listen to yourself and be aware of those inner conflicts, because a lot of times in our lives, some parts of us want to do something and then other parts of us don't. And it's very important to be aware of which parts of you are the parts that are the higher calling, which parts of you are the parts that are holding you back, are coming from fear, and which parts of you are coming from love. That is one of the most valuable skills you can have in this life at this time. Inner discernment. I used my discernment this day. I decided to follow the higher calling, and I went with this person to go run his errands, and the first place he needed to go to was Guitar Center. And something struck me as soon as we walked through the doors of Guitar Center. My body was operating on its own, beyond my control, and I surrendered. And I said to the man, I'll see you later, we'll meet up later. And I just walked through this other side door in the Guitar Center place. I walked through a hallway so fast, and the entire time my body is doing this, my mind is thinking, what is going on? Where are we going? But the feelings and the vibration that I was receiving were so high that I just knew that I just needed to suck it up and realize I have no idea where I'm going. I have no idea what I'm doing or why I'm doing it, but hey, that's me most of the time. So welcome to the realm of infinite possibilities. It's a lot of unknown. So there's a door that my hand is now opening. I walk in, there's an empty seat. I sit in the empty seat, and I'm looking at a man that seems to be some sort of teacher. He's watching a boy who looked about 18 play the guitar, and he's singing a heavy metal song. I'm sitting there. My guidance is turned on. My clairaudient connection to this higher energy is so spot on, and I hear this voice tell me, just listen, just sit, just be here. So I do. And then the guitar teacher looks at me and he said, hey, where are you from? What's going on? And then I look at him, and my inner guidance guided me to answer very quickly and be a little bit dismissive, because my inner guidance was guiding me to focus on the guitar playing and on the singing that was happening, because basically I felt like there was a higher energy in the room that wanted the focus to be on the person that was playing the guitar and didn't want the focus to be on me. And I felt resonant with that. It felt cool. I had just crashed this kid's guitar lesson, so the least that I could do would be to not take the attention of the teacher. So I tell him quickly, I'm from Florida, let's focus on the music. And we both focus on the music, and he has trouble hitting some note. He's singing, loving you is like loving the dead. And I don't know what was coming over me that day, but suddenly I was able to express this sound of loving you is like loving the dead. And I just raged, and it was loud, and I was like, you gotta unlock that in you. And I started coaching him, and we started really bonding, and I ended up telling him one of the things that I like to tell my clients. You must alter time, or time will alter you. You have the ability to be in this moment now and in a future now at the same time. One thing I like to do with my YouTube videos as I'm recording, I like to be in this moment of recording the video, but also be in my desired outcome. My desired outcome is for this video to hit 2,000, 3,000 views. That would be amazing. So I'm not just recording this and just being here. I'm also in other places, in places that are higher, in places that are good, in places that I want my future reality to be. If you have control over that center, the third eye center that some people call it, I like to say that we have a third ear as well, because we can hear guidance, we can see guidance. If you can hear your future, if you can see your future at the same time that you're in your present moment, miracles will happen. You will bend time. So in this guitar place, apply this to your life wherever you're at right now. You can use your situation now to bring you into alignment with your future. If you have hopes of a future, you have them for a reason. You wouldn't be hoping and wishing and desiring if it wasn't possible for you. The universe only shows you what you believe is possible. The universe only allows you to see visions of what you believe you are worthy of and what you believe you're possible to receive. So if you're receiving huge visions of a huge future, it's because you believe that you could be worthy of it, and you believe that it is possible, and because ultimately it's available to you. You're receiving that vision for a reason. So I wanted to know more about this guitar kid and what his vision was. How many people do you see yourself playing for one day? The teacher interrupted and said 5,000. The kid said 50. And I said, what about 500? And he was excited. He said, wow, to play for 500 people, that would be amazing. So I told him, every time you're in this room, every time you're in this lesson, and for you, every time you're in this moment, every time you're experiencing this one moment, see your future at the same time. You're not just speaking to a camera, Christina. And to the kid, you're not just playing for your teacher. You're playing for your fans, I said to him. You're playing for a room of 500 people right now in this moment. You're preparing and you're practicing to play for 500 people. So imagine that they're here, act as if they're here. And another thing I told him that I found interesting was the ability he had to magnetize me into the room. Something about his presence magnetized me, and I came to the conclusion, and I decided that the reason that my body was just in this completely other state and I was just drawn to that room was because of this kid's star presence. And I wish I would have gotten his name, because I feel like he is going to do amazing things. So for you, wherever you're at in your life right now, use these methods that I'm teaching you to create your future. And I don't even want to use the word create, because it's more like you're colliding with your future. It's already created. You can already see it in your mind. It's already been created by the ultimate creator. All you need to do is align your consciousness with it. How do you align your consciousness with it? You align your consciousness with it by being in the flow state, by being in the state where you're open to receive, by choosing to imagine and believe that it's possible, by continuing to think the thoughts that not only you would think in your present moment reality, but the thoughts that you would think as the future self that has received the reality of the vision that you are contemplating, that you are excited about, that you are falling in love with. Another tip that I'll add is to fall in love with your vision. Feel your heart expand every time you think about it. Play music that makes you feel the future, makes you feel that reality for yourself. You don't have to put so much stress into creating it. If you can see it in your mind, if you can hear it, It's only a matter of time before it becomes your reality. And time is yours. Alter time, or time will alter you. Choose your future, or your future will be chosen for you. If you are curious to receive personalized guidance and coaching on your spiritual journey, I do have a coaching program that you can apply for by clicking the link in the description box below. If you feel the call, if you feel aligned to my energy, if you feel like talking to me every single week would significantly elevate you and catalyze your journey and allow you to be living the life that you imagine, if you feel like you and I working together is a divine aspect and a destined part of your journey, please take action on it. The link to apply for a coaching program with me is in the link in my bio. I really look forward to reviewing your application. I look forward to the possibility of working for you and with you. If you like this video, please give it a like. It helps support the channel and it helps bring this message to more people that deserve to have this information in their lives so that they can create the best possible reality for themselves, so that they can collide into the best possible future, because all futures and all times are happening in every single space and time. And it is up to us as pure consciousness to use our thoughts, our feelings, our imagination, our focus, our attention to bring ourselves into alignment with that which has always been and will always be ours. Thank you for watching this video. I'm excited for you. I'm excited for your journey. I'm cheering you on and I'm supporting you regardless of who you are, what you look like, what you've done in your past. You're here in this moment for a reason, and I fully honor that reason. Thank you for connecting with me. Thank you for being here, and I will talk to you soon in another video.